Cowboy Nation. Really appreciate each and every last one of you all for tuning in to this thing. We're going to talk about this Cowboys defense. Really appreciate you all for tuning in. Really do. We're going to talk about the Dallas Cowboys defense and its whole entirety. I'm thinking that this defense is going to be a whole lot better. And I'm going to give you guys my little three reasons and my thoughts of why this team will be better going into the 2019 season. I know a lot of people have on their, reservations, especially since Dane Bugler came out with his opinion, not facts, opinion. I'm just going to leave it at that. Opinions of this team. I'm thinking that, as a man, if you want to step up to the gauntlet, then you say it in front of the person's face. Will McClay was there the other day, and he didn't have no of talk tracks of saying that this is the 31st ranked in positionings of draft, opposed to just listening in to what he had to say. My thing is, people they talk a lot of cash money, and just like my boy Pac, he said they talk a lot of stuff, but they out there, I'm gone because they fear me in the physical form. Let it be known I'm troublesome. A lot of people talk a lot of stuff when the person is gone, or write articles. But to me personally, I think that he was trying to secure that bag, and I'm just only thinking that maybe, just maybe, Will McClay was like, nah, dog, I don't need you on my scouting department. I don't need you on my team. And that's when you start to write negatively about a team that you was in the house with. Cowboy Nation, as we begin, let me let this room fill up a little bit more. I got a little gold arrow, meaning that it's not all the way clear. So let me know. Give me a thumb up if you guys can hear me. Let me know if you guys can see me as well as we begin. Before we go into talking to the three things that I have in my mind about this team. Just looking for a thumb up. Yeah, there go my green arrow. Now I got the green arrow. Appreciate you, John. Appreciate you, man. Mazza, appreciate you, man. Let me see if my side game is going good. Y'all see the side beard action. You can see the side over there. Yeah, it's got a new camera over here. Well, not a new camera, but the new software that can pick up the camera. So let me know if you guys can see the side beard action, when I go like this. And we can continue to talk here. Might just go like this, man. You guys can see the whole deal of everything. All right, so the three things that I really want to tell everybody and show everybody. Number one would be this right here, Cowboy Nation. Continuity. And, that happened. Continuity with this team will be the major thing, the major philosophy of this defense. When you're talking about continuity, and I'm talking about when a player is able to identify what the coach is asking for him to do. So Rashard's second season with this team, with his hands on Cheeto Awuzie, with his hands on Byron Jones, with his information that he's going to pour upon the head and put into the thoughts of Xavier Woods. I don't even have to say much more from there. That alone will grow this team. That alone will help this team out collectively. And with that being said, that's the number one reasoning. The second reason will be this, Cowboy Nation. Let me see if I can flip back over to my other camera. Yeah, the second reason will be this, Cowboy Nation. It will be this right here. If we talked about the core. We talked about the core for a long time. We talked about how the core is needed in these particular defense because on the offensive side of the ball as well, the core for the defense and the offense, it is important. It is extremely important for us to identify how we can side beer gang action. You guys know how I go. The side action of the core would be the Tristan Hill, the Malik Collins. This is a contract year for him, right? Contract year, right? Contract year for him. And then on top of that, you're talking about the Hyder kid, Kerry Hyder. They brought him into the mix, did they? And then on top of that, you add in the fact that you bring in Christian Covington, Those guys is going to be benefiting from the inside. That's the second reason why this defense is going to be better than it was last year. You can talk to anybody that played football or that understand football. They would say, hey, the reason why, I'm going to say this again, the reason why your boy Ray Lewis was able to do the things that he was able to do, because he had that inside depths. Yes, Blue. Yeah, he had that inside. The Sam Madisons of the world, the Saragusas of the world. Those boys, they helped out this team tremendously. They helped them out. You see what I got over here? You see this right here? You guys can see this right here? 5-time Super Bowl champions. If you go back and look at the rings, when we was able to get there, we had help inside. Yes, we had help inside, Cowboy Nation. We did. We had help inside. And with that being said, let me see if I can switch back over. You know, I'm working it out. We had help inside. And now, would that be the end all and be all for the two reasonings why I said the defense would be better for the 2019 season? No. No. I'm going to throw you guys this one. The third and final reason why this defense is going to be better for 2019. You're going to have more of an efficiency with the offense. Oh, whoa, Lord, why the offense got to do something with the defense? Here's why. The offense, with Ezekiel Elliott running the ball, efficient, with that extra help, with the Tony Pollards of the world, with the whether it be Weber, whether it be Jameis Olawale. Shout out to my brother from another mother, Rod. I don't know if the Cowboys are going to re-sign him back, but shout out to him, man. But those are reasons why. Yeah, and then John, he brought up the other fact with the front four, with the Robert Quinns of the world, right? And he brought up the other fact with D-Law. D-Law gonna come back with an vengeance, right? So when we start looking at this thing, and I really want us to still fly up under the radar, I really do. As long as we can continue to be under the radar, because they have us ranked pretty much 31st in drafting for 2019, and then you add in this right here, Cowboy Nation. The Vegas got us only winning 8 games because they're trying to hedge their bet. Trying to say, well, they're going to go 8-8 again. 8-8, 8-8, 8-8. Nah. It's not going to happen that way, Cowboy Nation. I'm going to read a few of you guys' comments, man. Really appreciate you guys for tuning in to the nation. Really do, man. Don't know what I would be without you guys. Being part of this team, being part of this situation with us. Let me see if I can pull your conversation log up on a deal right here. Let me see. Bam. It didn't work that way. Let me go right here. Movies right here. Almost there, Cowboy Nation. Bear with me. Yup. So let me see. Filter in front of. There we go. Bam. There she go. Y'all can see it now. Yeah. Let's see here, and yeah. So let me see what we have here. Nene, what's good? What's good with you? She said, Law, why are you looking at the back of your head? Laugh a lot. Yeah, it's a new camera. I'm trying to figure out how to move it around and everything. Philly Cowboys 76, second year under Chris Rashard. Yeah, because during this time last year, my guy, 76, we would call him Chris Richard. We were spelling his name with a C. You know, we wasn't even thinking about how he was going to improve this defense that much. We was talking about, okay, I did a video saying that, okay, Byron Jones is not a safety. He's a cornerback. You had some people saying, nah, he's a safety. And you had some people saying, nah, he's a bust. He's the trash of a guy. He needs to be on the, he's a bust. He needs to get out of this team. And now, you know, when they start seeing Chris Rashard implement, although Byron Jones didn't get an INT or a bunch of them or a gang of other stuff. But baby, when I tell you guys, this guy was able to elevate his game just by being on the field for every down. And teams was like, you know what? I'm not even going to try it. We only got like 3 seconds to get the ball out of our hands. D-Law's coming from the right side. It's some easiness to throw on the left, but I mean, well, D-Law coming from, I guess, their right side, but you know what I'm talking about. And the thing is, Byron Jones was like right on the hip pocket. So I believe this. I would believe this. Do you guys believe this? If, and I'm gonna say if, I'm gonna shake my head like this, if Chris Rashard is able to elevate Byron Jones within just 1 year, we can only imagine for the second year. And then my guy Cheeto, although the first few weeks, I would say the first 6 or 7 games, Cheeto, he was there, but he was not there basically. He was like always close to batting the ball down, but nothing happened. So now I'm looking at it like, okay, towards the latter part of the year, Cheeto started picking it up. And I was like, man, those 2 cornerbacks right there is nasty. And then now we got a guy named MJ moonwalking on this thing. Moonwalking on this thing. So I'm thinking size. I'm looking at that. Don't look at his senior year, but look at the year before that. Teams wasn't even throwing the ball his way. I think Chris Rashard sees some jewels in this guy. I think they see some gold in this guy. Let's see who else. Zoe, what's up, man? Cheeto and J. Lou. J. Lewis, man, he's gonna have to. We're gonna have to step up his game out there when he plays, you know. But that Saints game solidified a lot of things. It made us think like, hey, the guy is still valuable because he was able to slow down Kamara and he was able to get that interception. One can argue without that interception, you know, it don't take Drew Brees a fraction of a second almost to score a touchdown. So I'm liking what I'm seeing from there. Let me see. Cheeto got to turn his body and he'll have a pick. Yeah. Who said this? Travis Banks. You say he got to turn his body. That is what he's doing. That is what Cheeto is doing. He's turning his body. And DBs, I'm gonna let you guys know that's just a problem for Cheeto at this point. If he turn his head, his body will follow. So Cheeto got to learn to turn his head around. He's turning his body, and his head is still staying. So Cheeto, once he learned to turn that head, when you turn, look, where did my body go? When I turn my head, you know. So when you start turning that head, your body, your natural is going to move over. Cheeto, when that pass is thrown and it's on towards the boundary, because he's one hell of a boundary corner, he just got to learn to get that head around. When I get my head around like this, my left shoulder is automatically going to what? Turn. Your body is built that way. Pick it off. So my thing is, I know for sure I can see Chris Rashard barking at him when he's saying, hey, get in position, turn your head around, throw your hands up, bat the ball down. Play the hands. Don't play the receiver's upper body when the ball is in the air. Play the hands too. So he's going to get that combination down. And I love his skill set. I probably meet up with Cheeto tomorrow, man, if he's going to be at this event. We're going to be at the Ford Center. It's going to be a charity ball, and 15 of the Cowboy players has committed. Savage Time, what's good, man? Philly Cowboys 76, all secondary DBs will be much more comfortable in the second year with Chris Rashard. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Second year within the system, it's going to be it will be nice for us, man. It will. Yes, indeed. Let's see what we got here, man. Like I said, I really appreciate you guys, man. Thank you all for tuning in to the nation. Thank you guys for being part of the seasons, too. Off season is the most important season, believe it or not. This is where you win. This is how you win the Super Bowl. It's through this off season. It's through making the right adjustment. It's also through picking up the right players that can fit your scheme and system. And of course, war of attrition is everything, too. So those are things that we really have to pay close attention to. Let me see, give y'all some more side action. Side action, baby. Yeah. Side. Yeah. Boy, I need to cut back there. Let me do it like this, so you guys can. Yeah. So let's see what we have. What's good, DJ Sports Talk? Guys, go follow his page. Got some good content out there for the nation, man. Go hit him up. I think, let me know, DJ Sports Talk, if you're still doing a $200 giveaway. Not $100, not 50 cents, not $3. I'm talking about $200. That's a lot of money, man. You guys go hit him up and join his page, and he got some special deals out there for you all, for the nation, man. Defense, DJ Sports Talk said defense must show up in the postseason for the Cowboys to win the Super Bowl. To win the Super Bowl, defense must show up. I 1,000,000% agree, man. It's still on, brother. End of May. Okay, look at that. Yeah, y'all go hit them up, man. Hey, $200 can get you guys out here to the game. $200 can get you guys out here to get an autographed signed helmet from my brother from another mother, Jalen Smith. We got those on deck too. So hit up his channel. Calvin Williamson. I hope Chris Rashard can get the best out of cornerbacks. Chris Westery out of Kentucky, 6'4", 4'3" guy. Let me tell you something about that kid. All right, he's tall. He's fast, quick. I think he's more quick than fast. I like that. My thing is, what Chris Rashard is going to get that boy to do is he's going to have him playing up close. Use that length. Let me get my face all balled up for you guys when I get close to the camera. He's going to have that face. He's going to have that hands into the inside. And it's going to be nasty. Meaning that when we in this cover 3 scheme, and you playing on the boundary side, I think they're still going to put him on the boundary side. They're going to have that brother flex like this, butt towards the sideline. His left frame right here, his left arm is going to hit. It might be on the right on your screen, but it's my left. It's going to hit you. Butt towards the sideline, hit you, funnel you right into the LVE. Jalen Smith, your boy, Xavier Woods, George Iloka, or Jeff Heath, whoever you guys have in mind. It may be either one of those guys, but it's going to force you because with that length and that quick speed, good hips out in space, that redirect, that's all you would need, baby. I don't want to see somebody like Chris Winstry playing off the ball. I don't want to see him way back here somewhere. I don't want to see that, Cowboy Nation. You guys don't want to see that. You want to see that brother close up on him, redirect, putting all of his efforts in on every down, and then when he get gas, get him up out of there. Rotate that thing. Maybe put him inside. But that's how you want to see that defense playing. And the thing is, what the cornerbacks are going to know this year opposed to last year is this right here, Cowboy Nation. The cornerbacks are going to know this. The quarterback got 2.5 or close to less than, I'm going to say 2.5 seconds to get that ball out. Because you got a pair of bookends that's going to be getting you all of that nastiness. D-Law, Robert Quinn, even if you got the taco substituting in and out, guys, it can flat out happen. and I believe it will. It will. The Hill kid. Did y'all see his get off? Did y'all see how quick he is when he shoot that gap? The A or the B gap, it don't matter which side he's on. I seen that guy line up at 0. The center going to have to worry now. The center is going to have to say, man, these boys off that front four, and you know, guys, you guys know, when it's a contract year, that damn Malik, watch. I just have a feeling that Malik Collins is going to have us talking about, man, do we pay that man big money? Do we pay this man all of this stuff? Because if Malik give you anywhere north of 6 sacks from the interior, we in trouble. We are in trouble as it relates to remunerations for the nations. DJ Sports Talk, Westery is an intriguing prospect for sure. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for the donation to help grow the nation. He is. He is. He's very intriguing because of his size and his stature, and plus, according to what Chris Rashard like to do with those sizes, is fantastic. And don't sleep on MJ. Don't sleep on Michael Jackson, Cowboy Nation. My thing is, I love the fact that he plays aggressive. And we already know that Anthony Brown is nobody to sneeze at. He just worked wonders for Chris Rashard in his first year with Chris Rashard. So I'm thinking too, I'm not going to sleep on Anthony Brown. He's still a 4-3 guy. But baby, I love to have a taller, physical guy, a little bit more physical guy that's going to play that inside. And I've seen some games that Jackson was able to blitz and come in and get home. And I like that. I like that aspect of it. I think that he can get you 3 sacks a year with that type of stuff. Just like what? Didn't Anthony Brown had 2 sacks last year? Didn't he have like 2 sacks? Somebody let me know. Because I think that you can get about 3 of them from Michael. Yes. J-Rock says, what happened to Jordan Lewis on all of these? Let's see. Out of all of these corners. Can I be honest with you guys? You guys want me to lie to kick it? Y'all want me to tell you the truth, or you guys want me to lie to kick it? He'll compromise the defense, basically. The way Chris Rashard want this team to play the defense. And I love Jordan Lewis' skill set. You got 2 type of corners. You got a boundary corner. You got a field side corner. In this particular system, especially if you're going to play a little cover 3, the field side, especially, you want to be able to, on the field sides, to still line up at the LOS and jam. That's Jordan Lewis he can jam, but he's not an all day long corner that's going to jam. His skill set is not even lining up 10 yards off the LOS as well. So his skill set is still lining up intermediate. So he gotta get midways, and he plays the field side well. But the problem is that traditionally in Chris Rashard's system, he want that longer corner to play the field side, especially when you're talking about somebody that can redirect and then also can disengage from the block if they're going to run on that side. That's the side that most teams run on. It's the open side of the field. So because you got more areas to run and block, he wanted a person to be able to shed that, use their leverage to get upfield and make that tackle. Can Jordan Lewis do that on a consistent basis? Yeah, but it's not to the level of the system how he wants it to be. I believe that Chris Rashard would rather for Jordan Lewis, believe it or not, to play free safety than it is opposed to be even playing at corner, just based on his coverage ability. Because, when you are the free range and safety, then you can cover the field a little bit more. But Jordan Lewis is not a safety. That's why you got your Xavier Woods. Remember, Xavier Woods' first year, he wasn't playing free safety. Xavier Woods was playing where Anthony Brown was at. He was playing the slot in between the splits sometimes. And then on top of that, that's just how it goes with football. Sometimes some people fit schemes, some people don't. And I hate for us to get rid of Jordan Lewis for those particular reasonings there. But I'm thinking that he's just too much of a valuable asset to just say, okay, I'm going to pluck him off this team. No, I don't think that they would do that. Joe was a 5th rounder. You talking about Joe Jackson? 24 sacks within his years of playing at the U. That's not bad, man. Not bad. I think it was like one of the tops. Let's see. Tillman was definitely a baller. Yeah, balling, yeah. Westery probably won't play much this year. This is in process. Yeah, Westery, he probably will not play at all. This is the thing what we wanted from Westery. You want to see Westery ball out during the off-season camps as well as the first and second preseason game. That's the only way he'll make some head turns in this particular system or in this season going into this 2019 season. So, Zach Nation said he haven't made the team yet. So, and then on top of that, you always have this too. when a player is playing in that type of skill set, there's always this. There's always this. Let me see if I make sure I'm still over here. There's always this. They'll hide them. Hide them so other teams when I pick them up off the roster. Yes, indeed, Cowboy Nation. So, with that being said, Cowboy Nation, really appreciate you guys for tuning in to the nation. I really appreciate you guys for being part of the team, being part of this day, helping me grow and everything of that nature. It's been a pleasure as we continue to grow, as we continue to build up this thing, as we continue to grind. I'm gonna make sure my mic, you guys can still hear me. I had to give me a lava mic. It will happen one way or another, Cowboy Nation. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Salute. I'm out. Let me see if I can find my 300 music, man, or something. Let me see if we can get crunk in those parameters. Yes, indeed. We have 60-some people in here, man. If you guys can give me a like, man, that would be a wonderful thing, man. You don't have to. It's free 99, but, you can give me a like if you want to. And if not, I feel you. But, like they say, a prize fighter continue to box, even when he's down, right? He continued to find out things on how he can figure out ways to be better the next time he's in the ring. So even when he's down, even when everybody have him out of the fight, he's continued to swing those blows. And that's what I want Cowboy Nation to understand. Peace. Baby.